I scarfed down my school lunch. The faster I ate, the sooner I could go outside. I wanted nothing to cut into my recess time. I cleared my tray and ran to the bathroom to get ready to go outside. Suddenly my nose began to tickle, and before I had time to react, I had sneezed all over the bathroom mirrors. Oh dear, I quietly said aloud. Normally I wouldn't dare leave that mess for the janitors, but it's their job anyway, right? Plus, I was about to be outside for recess. I don't have time to clean up this mess. I turned around to run outside, but before I could get away, a cold, slimy tendril grabbed my arm and spun me around. When I came face to face with the owner of the slimy tendril, I realized it was my snot rocket come to life. It had become a giant living entity. Mucus was dripping from its bright orange eye, its mouth shooting out sprays of snot with each word. "Hey, missy, you can't leave me here. I'm part of you." My voice caught in my throat. I was too stunned to speak or to think. This couldn't be real. "Don't ignore me," it yelled, spewing my face with droplets of mucus. I looked at it, still stuck to the mirror, and decided to make a run for it. I heard its muffled yells fade as I got further away. It wasn't that bad of a mess anyway, I reassured myself. Plus, the janitor will have the right tools to take care of that monster. I saw my friends waving me down for a game of basketball and decided to join. It was a bit of a boring game with lots of stealing of the ball. I finally got it in my hands and began to dribble up the court. I dodged my friends who were trying to steal the ball, and as I went to throw it into the hoop, I noticed a small, bright green blob with an orange eye. It took me off guard, and I miscalculated the throw. My friend Heather caught it. "Learn to aim!" she yelled as she started dribbling the ball, touching the green blob. I watched it begin to move up her hands. I looked around and noticed all my other friends had green hands as well. I noticed the piece I had touched had left a small green splotch on my hand. I ran back to the bathroom to wash my hands. I removed every inch of green goo that I could. As I went to dry my hands, I realized there were no paper towels. I heard the janitor's cart and ran out to get some from him. As they turned around to hand it to me, I realized it wasn't the janitor. It was the mucus monster. "I told you, you can't leave me behind. I'm a part of you, and now I'm a part of all your friends, too." As he said this, I felt hundreds of slimy tentacles begin to grab me and pull me away. I felt the slime cover my body. It began to run down into my mouth, down into my throat. I tried to scream, but only choked on the slime. Everything went dark. The monster laughed and said, "Sharing is caring, after all."